Hi, Jessie B Scrapbooking. This is Cory with you. This is a process video for mixed media Mayhem. The recipe is have to use blue, black, purple, and you have to use embossing folder, and then you also have to use sequences. So this is a picture I've scrapbooked before, and this is going to be my reference I'm going to be using. The dimensions of this one is little, and it's only a 4x6 because I have a little album and I get bored with scrapbooking easy. So to make it little, I get more maintained and I get more stuff done this way. The pictures I'm using is from 2018 when my senior year of high school. I went down to visited where my college town was at, and while we were there, we got to sightsee a little bit. So we were at the aquarium. It's really cool. I am now decided where I want my pictures, and now I'm going to start getting ready on the embossing. My mother dearie doesn't have a embossing folder, so we have embossing templates that I use, and I use just I call it a poker sharp poker thingy, and to use it out. So yeah, isn't my hat cool? It's a wonderful sight to see. It's always in the way, but I did take it off, and then later on you'd actually just see my head instead, so it doesn't actually quite help, but it does a little bit. The embossing tool is just circles and just have a little bit of tiny texture on the side of it. I have to use my pictures, paper kind of thin and everything because my album's really thin, and it gets really bulky and everything. It won't fit the pictures, and especially with Polaroids, it just gets bigger. So everything's kind of a thin type stuff I use. I don't usually try to add foam underneath pictures in either. This is the wasabi tape, or washi tape as everyone else likes to call it, I'm using. It's a variations between blues and 2 purples and 2 purple black, and then it has a lot of flowers and some sparkles on it. It just makes it kind of cheerful, kind of springy, because we did go at the beginning of spring in this one. I think this was the day after Easter during this time, so pretty early. It was kind of cold down there, but it was spring, so spring paper. While I'm putting down the wasabi tape, go ahead and take a look at everyone else's videos as well that have been participating in this Mixed Media Mayhem. The links and descriptions, or something like that, are in the description box below, so all the information you find is down there. As I place down the wasabi tape, I've figured I don't use these whole strips of it, so I figured where the pictures really start coming out, I can put a little smaller amount on, which I have done here. So it's pretty wasabi tape. Mom does good on picking stuff. I used all her supplies. I don't really have supplies. She's a good mom that way. As I finish out the strips, I only have 2 more to add on here. I will have to be picking out stickers next and sequences because I still haven't had any of those in. The next thing I'm going to do is going to be able to place my photos down and line them up where you can still see everything, but they can fit well on the small little page. After all those are lined up and ready to go, sticker times come out. I first thought about putting a purple down, but then I decided no, and I went with pink because there's actually more pink in the wasabi tape than there is in purple, that color of purples. So I used a big rose to kind of cover up the loose ends on the tape there, and then I added a little sticker in the corner there. I'll come back with sequences later. The next thing I have to do is journaling, but I have to get my sequence set up. They just hit that out. Now I find my cute little journal spot. Adorable. Around the edge, because it actually was a party time one, but I cut off the party time because I don't like that. Now I have to be able to see if all the title is going to be able to fit on there because it's a long title. So first I sketch it out with a pencil. And it is the National Mississippi River Aquarium and Museum. Something like that. It's huge. Now I'm going to go over it because it does fit, barely, but it does fit. I'm going to place it over in black pen because you couldn't see it in pencil. Cut, 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 cut. Going to cut it out because it's no longer really sticky because it was placed on paper. Yeah. And then I stick it down in the corner, kind of like my other reference photo was. It's very much like the reference photo. That's okay. Now I'm going to go in and add my sequences. Mom always says you have to have 3 in a cluster, so I'm adding 1 to finish up the cluster at the top there. And then I'm going to add 3 down below to finish up a cluster down there. One, two, three. Woohoo! Now I'm going to add the date. It was April 2nd. After I get it in, I have nowhere to put it, so Mom had to help me. And that's the last of it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Also, if you want to see more stuff like this, my mom does, not me, go down to her channel and subscribe. Bye.